Hi guys, it's Hot Mess Mama coming to you live from Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Day 2 of the voyage of madness. So here's my sitch, people. You may have been following some of my posts. I don't normally post that much, but I kind of felt like I needed to document this adventure. So here's how it goes. I'm not gonna be one of those whiny, complaining passengers because I'm one in a gazillion that are going through similar situations. But I just kind of find it comical. And I've been traveling my whole life, and I've had much more interesting experiences than this, more difficult experiences than this. But this one has just been. Usually, the challenges come when I'm abroad, but all the challenges that I've been facing have been here in the U.S., which has been interesting. That's okay because I am a warrior. I am a voyager warrior. I'm a road warrior. This is going to happen, people, because I'm making today a good day. It's going to be a good day, people. It's going to be a good day. So yesterday I started my trip. I'm going from my home base in North Carolina to Asia. And so I left my house. My first flight yesterday was at 5 a.m. So I got my first flight at 5 a.m. yesterday in North Carolina. I had to fly to Charlotte. And then from Charlotte, I had to get on another flight to fly to Dallas. And then from Dallas, I was going to fly direct to Asia, right? So flew well into Charlotte, not a problem. And then when I was flying from Charlotte to Dallas, a quick little 2-hour flight, some sort of master cluster, I can't even speak, I'm so tired, cluster of a storm or something hit, and it was just raining and cloudy, and basically the airport suspended operations. But of course they didn't do any of that until after we had taken off. So a 2-hour flight turned into more like a 4-hour flight because we flew and then we got to Dallas and they had to circle and circle and circle until waiting for clearance, which they never got. And so then we got diverted to another city. We got diverted to Houston. And then when we landed in Houston, they didn't have a gate for us and we needed fuel. So here we are waiting in Houston for fuel and waiting in Houston for a gate and waiting, which we never got, and then waiting in Houston for clearance to fly back. Is that an orb flying around my head? To fly back to Dallas so that I can make my connecting flight onto Asia. So needless to say, the 2-hour trip from Charlotte to Dallas turned into 4 hours in the air, landing in Houston instead of Dallas. And then we sat on the tarmac for 6 hours, maybe even more than that. Because from start to finish, I was sitting on that plane, held hostage, either in the air or in Houston. And then we got clearance to fly back to Dallas. We flew back to Dallas, and when we got to Dallas, there wasn't a gate for us in Dallas because Dallas was still dealing with the aftermath of all the weather issues. So we sat on the tarmac in Dallas for another hour. So literally, we were not allowed to get off the plane from the minute we boarded at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 or something like that, until 5 p.m. I don't even know how many hours that is, but 7:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. we were on this plane. Packed plane, not a single seat open. And they all only had those Biscoff breakfast biscuits and water for us for the entire time we were on the plane. They couldn't do any alcohol service, and they didn't even have those snack boxes for sale. So needless to say, people were hangry and angry and cranky, and all I could say to myself was, is this okay? This too shall pass, and it could be so much worse. My kids could be with me. Kids are not easy to travel with, especially when you're in confined spaces for that long. So I was just feeling so okay because my kids weren't with me and going through the torture, right? So then we get back to Dallas, and it's just a cluster here. And then I missed my connecting flight onto Asia, and turns out the next available flight wasn't going to be for another couple of days because they were all overbooked. So I had to switch airlines. So I had to now go to American Airlines and ask for them to get me my bags because I now have to check into a different airline. I can't just say, they're like, well, why can't you just have American send them on your next flight? Well, because I'm not traveling on American Airlines anymore. Now I'm traveling on a different airline. So and they're like, okay, well, we can pull your bags, but you're going to have to sit here in baggage claim and just stare at this carousel for 4 to 6 hours waiting for it. They said it will take on average 4 to 6 hours for your bag to come on this carousel, and you just have to sit here and watch the carousel for the next 4 to 6 hours. So I sat there for 6 hours. I finally found another agent, talked with the manager, and they're like, there's nothing down in the bowels of there's nothing down there. So best you can do is go to a hotel and come back in the morning and start again. So I was so fortunate to have gotten a hotel. There's a lot of stressed passengers. Then I get sent to this other hotel. I had to like get myself shuttled to get to this hotel, and I was like, okay, great, at least I can get a couple hours sleep before I have to come back to the airport. I get to the hotel and they're like, sorry, we're sold out. You may have a reservation, but we're oversold and we don't have a room for you. So I was like, okay. I'm like, seriously, and I'm a hotelier. I used to work in hotels. I'm like, has everyone checked in yet? And they're like, no, but we have some confirmed reservations. And I'm like, well, I'm a confirmed reservation too, so what do I do? And they're like, we don't even know where we can walk you to. Like, we don't even know where we can send you. So thankfully, they like took a gamble that someone was going to cancel, and they put me in a handicapped room, which I totally didn't care about. And then I got up first thing this morning, and I was like, I don't even have deodorant, I don't even have toothpaste, I don't have anything, because all of that is in my packed luggage. I literally have a backpack with some snacks in it. And I'm like, okay, and like my iPad. So I then check out of the hotel. The hotel had like distressed passenger stuff. So I finally got some I like did this with toothpaste on my finger. And I had deodorant. And so I took a shower, brushed my teeth, got on the hotel shuttle, came back to the airport. Let's just say I have been back and forth through different terminals, through different baggage claims, and different airlines, different gates, different terminals. And how many times I've had to go out past security to go back in through security, trying to find my bags. Well, then I get to this like holy grail of a wall full of like these locked cages of where my bag could be. Like this, I'm thinking is like, this is the point of no return, Susan, the point of no return. So I get to the closets or the cages, find one of my 2 bags. It turns out that when they put in the request to pull my bags off of American to get to me personally, my 2 bags, they only put in a request for 1. So 1 bag was in the cages and the other bag is like floating around here somewhere in the airport. So now I'm hunting down my 2nd bag. But I have to check in the 1 bag that I have on my person to my new airline before it's too late to check it in. So I'm like running through the terminals, running through the gates, trying to check the 1 bag that I have, thinking I really don't want to let you go, but I have to. Checking my 1 bag and now trying to find my other one. So now I'm at the point where like I've done everything that I can do, and I just have to have faith that that bag is going to get to where it needs to be, and I have faith that this day will remain sunny here in Dallas-Fort Worth, and that I will actually get on a plane with no delays and get to Asia. And then when I get there, hope that my bags will be there waiting for me. There will be alcohol on this flight. It will be fine. I am looking forward to just getting on a plane and like moving, but not sitting on a tarmac, but like moving. But like I said, I am not complaining because I know I'm making today a good day. Today's gonna be an awesome day. I've been wearing a smile. I've been smiling at everybody. I am positive. I am faithful. I know this is gonna happen. It's fine. It's just part of being a road warrior and a traveler. This too shall pass, and it could be so much worse. So I'm grateful for the time all the things, the mountains that have been moved for me to get to this point, and I'm looking forward to getting on this plane and getting to my final destination, and maybe a hairbrush, maybe wash some hair. It'll be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited, and I'm so blessed. Keep praying for me, and like I said, I am so glad that my kids are not experiencing this because it would be really hard to be traveling with kids right now. But I am in day 2, same clothes that you've seen me in every post for the last 2 days. Brushed teeth and a little deodorant. All good in the hood. There'll be alcohol on the plane. It's gonna be so good. But I just wanted to let you know that I found that a smile will go a long way, because these poor people that are working in this airport, I've worked in customer service before, and it's hard when you have all these passengers that are stressed and they're screaming in your face. All they need is a little smile and let them know, we know that it's really hard and that you're doing your best, and looking really desperate. So this is my desperate look. Am I working it? I'm working my desperate look. I think I rocked the desperate look. This is awesome. Today's gonna be a kick in the crotch fantastic day, because I'm gonna make it so. And I gotta have a sense of humor about all this, and I'm going to, because it's gonna be awesome. This is what we do. This is how we roll. And this woman at customer service looked at me and she goes, "You look like a woman who just knows how to roll with it, don't you?" I'm like, damn straight. I'm gonna make this is an experience. I'm gonna look back on it and laugh. I'm gonna have stories. It's gonna be awesome. But it's all about what you make of it. It's all about the attitude. So this is the days where you think about all the shit that's hitting the fan in your life. Just remember, it could be so much worse, and just be thankful for your blessings and make it a good day. It's up to you to make it a good day. It's up to you to have that good attitude and positive attitude. And all I have right now is my sense of humor, and I am rocking my sense of humor. and my messy hair. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my road warrior status. I am proud of my vicious voyager hair. It's gonna be a really fun day. I'm gonna make it a fun day. I think I'm gonna go talk to some people in the gate area. Maybe make a friend. Who knows? Who knows what adventure awaits me? Thanks for listening. Thanks for all your support along the way. I really appreciate everybody's prayers and kind words. It's been super fun connecting with you that way. Have an awesome day, you guys. Make it a good day. Make it a good day.